Well, I see you've already stolen my toy.
You see? It's
Seesii. I see that you have taken this new toy. I saw your Badger Power toy,
Yeah.
and it's kind of heavy. So I got this electric one that's much lighter for the women or older people or anybody who doesn't want to strain themselves.
Yes.
And
So
Brett has already decided that he wants this toy.
it's lightweight. It's good for smaller jobs, I would say. But there are some neat features about it, and we're going to go over those. But let's go over our contents.
Yes,
What
it
do
looks
we
like
have?
there's a lot in that box.
There's a lot going on here. So what we have the instruction manual here.
Did you read it?
I did breeze through it. I am familiar with a lot of these items already, but I did look a couple of things up that I was unfamiliar with. It comes with a baggie of goodies. It's got your shoulder strap, some glasses, an oiler. Now, I didn't fill this with oil because I've already got some in a dispensing tube, but that's for your bar oil, for your chainsaw. And then it's got an extra chain, so there's 2 chains.
Nice.
And then it's got some extra fasteners, which I did not find what those are for, but we will figure
Well,
that out.
hopefully you don't find out that you needed those.
No, they're probably
And you got your fancy gloves, I see.
yeah, they're kind of I like nitrile gloves better. These are kind of a heavy cotton glove.
Those might be okay for the winter.
They're a little bit tight for me, but you can work with them.
That's because it's supposed to be mine, so they probably fit me.
Yeah, and these are kind of snaggy. Like if you were to get your hands on the blades, I think that would just pull them.
I usually just end up wearing a pair of leather gloves, which are hot
Yeah.
also, but they protect my hands because I don't have as calloused hands.
Yeah. So I do like what I see, and I've kind of dilly-dallied and played with them a little bit. So
And we have gotten some CC tools in the past, and
Yes.
I see they've made improvements on some, so we'll talk about those too.
okay, I'm gonna set some of this stuff aside we just talked about.
All your
So we-
safety equipment, he's already putting it to the side.
All right. So first off, we got 2 battery packs, 20 volts with the indicators on them,
And those are the bigger ones. I know they do have some smaller size ones.
and they came charged up. So, and then there's the charging cable.
And it's a quick charge too. I just charged some yesterday from my little CC vacuum, and it takes no time to
It
charge.
plugs right into the battery itself, so it's really easy.
Yeah, and there's usually, and it does that one have the indicator light on the
Yes.
outside of,
Yes.
well, also some of my
Oh,
other
yeah,
ones have an indicator light that'll turn, it's red when you plug it in, and then it's
Correct.
green, and it's super fast.
Yeah, it lets you know that it's ready to go. So it's really simple. I like the simplistic nature of it.
Amen.
So then we got a couple of tools here. We've got actually 3 tools.
I'm excited about one of them.
I'm excited about. I've never seen.
Well, I mean,
this
I'm
before.
excited about more than one, but super excited about one especially. Grass
this.
shears. I've never used grass shears.
I haven't either. Interesting.
I have seen on some videos lately that people use those that grow the microgreens. If anybody's familiar, they trim the microgreens with grass shears,
Okay.
which is kind of, I mean, it's faster than scissors, I guess.
Now this looks pretty familiar.
Yes.
Very familiar to me.
And I love those. They come in so handy, but they improved this one.
Yep, it is improved. It has an oiler on it, so it has a bar oil. It is an electric motor. So this is handy. The electric motor also keeps it very lightweight.
Yes.
And what I had to look in the book for, because a couple of things, I was like, okay, what's this for? And it actually, I think it has 2 features. One, it lets you know that there's still bar oil in there, although there is a sight glass on the side. But it's a pumping bulb too, so if you need a little extra,
Yeah, it reminds me of a priming bulb on the weed eater.
yeah, it'll push more oil to the blade,
And the last one didn't have oil in it at all, which I
all.
thought was extremely odd.
Yeah, so the lifespan of that one is not going to be
So
what this would be.
I guess they've taken note on that. So yay, Seesii.
Yeah, that's
good
a
work.
improvement. You know, lubrication is always good. Okay, then you have, this is the motor attachment for 2 items.
Your
I'm going
gracias.
to go back to the grass shears, and it looks like they very easily just sit down in there and snap into place. As soon as I figure it out.
It was easy when the camera was not running, right?
Well, I hadn't tried these. Let's see. All right, we'll come back to those because I did try these, and these are your shears. Your pruning shears.
This is the one I'm excited about because, as you know, I'm still trying to shape up that azalea bush.
Yeah.
And Brett did get those wild badger one that's gas powered, and it's a little too heavy for me. So I'm excited because this one is not. And you can use it handheld like this. And you'll also see later that there's an extension pole.
And there's a little safety switch here. You push with your thumb and then pull the trigger. It's really lightweight. So this will be easy for you to use, or I don't mind using something that's a little lighter weight.
Now I'm surprised that that one doesn't have oil.
Ooh.
Watch yourself. See, safety.
My knee kind of gave out on me right there. Getting old, it's not fun.
See, that's why you need the lighter tools.
So did you notice when I was changing this out, I removed the battery first? Because you don't want this to accidentally go off while your hands are on the...
That is a good safety tip.
So you remove the battery before you start handling these things. And we'll go see if we can get this one on there.
I've never used these grass shears, so
I
this
haven't
should be
either.
interesting.
Well, there we
And
go.
that's another one, too, that you can use by hand or with the pole.
And so then once you attach it, then you can put your battery on there. You still have a safety here.
Safety first. Look at that action.
It's pretty neat, actually.
Could we trim your hair with that? Oh, be careful.
I'm not doing it. That was pretty neat. And then it just unclicks like this, and you pull it up and out.
Oh,
So it's
super
pretty neat.
sweet.
Now for the fun part.
I like how there's a nice guard, too, for those hedge trimmers, so that when you're not using it, you can
Yes.
just store it with that.
Yep. And the grass trimmers have a little.
Yeah, that's
guard.
good. It'll keep
That's
the
cool.
blades nice
I'm
and
just
your
laying
fingers
them in there
nice.
for now, 'cause we're going to go back to them here in
Now
a
we're
second.
getting to the
Now
main
you have an
feature.
extended bar. Now, do you know the length on this?
I believe it's 15 feet.
Oh, it's spring action too. Look at that.
That is cool.
So you have to lock it down to lock it out. It looks like it has 2.
It has 2 different levers there. Oh, how high does it go? It's bright up there.
That's pretty high.
It is. Wow.
It just
I
slows
gotta
down a little.
back up to get it all in here.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That is way cool.
Okay.
So with that, you can use the hedge trimmers, you can put the grass shears, you can put the, what am I missing? The little chainsaw.
Yeah.
And it has 5 lockable positions on it so that you can cut stuff at different angles.
And these screws are adjustable. They need to be adjusted a little tighter. As you could see, it was kind of working
Yeah.
with me right there. But they're just thumb screws.
And then it also has where you can attach that strap so that it's not putting so much stress on you.
Correct. Now, there's another feature I like. There's a couple features here I like. This rotates.
Yep,
Clicks
that's
into
got the
place.
5 lockable positions
Okay, we're just going to keep it
for all
right
the
about there.
angled cutting. That'll come in handy definitely when cutting the trees and the hedge.
So the chainsaw will just slide right on there. Of course, these you attach the tools to, and then this becomes an attachment.
I just like how easy it is to lock everything in.
Yeah. And So once you have that, then you have your battery compartment down
Which
here on
has
the
a little
end.
protection cage on it.
Yeah.
I don't think the last one we got had that little protection cage, so that's
that
another.
keeps the battery from being hit on something, like if you're not paying attention back here, but you're paying attention up here,
Right.
and this hits something, and you could break the tabs off the battery, it would render the whole tool useless.
So that's another big
So
improvement.
There's a nice cage on this battery to keep it from being jarred loose. So that's a really neat feature. I like that.
And their tools are really affordable. I know this one ranges between, at the moment, between 150 and 180. Of course, they always run sales and things like that. So
And there's a
depending
lock
on when
the
you're
back of this,
watching,
too. I just noticed that.
it could be different. What's that?
It locks it from coming
That
off.
is really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think the last one had that either.
Mm-mm.
So they're always making improvements. So that means they listen to the customer reviews.
That's what reviews do.
So that's good when a company pays attention and keeps making things mo better.
More better.
Mo better.
So, what do
So.
you say we put this to use and do some field testing?
What are we going to do? Lots of stuff?
I think we're going to do all three of these.
I'm super excited because it has been raining and super hot. So I've been waiting a couple days to get into this. So let's do it. I don't need a haircut yet.
I'm ready to get to work. How about you?
You got the power?
Man, it's so humid out here, these glasses are fogging up. But I'll wear them as long as I can see through them. So we're going to do a little trimming right here on this tree. A couple spots, just, not too much, but just to show that this works. I am going to extend this a little bit.
And don't forget, if you need to rotate that head, it's got that capability also.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did move it up a little. I think that's a good angle. You want to cut from the top when you're cutting overhead, because if you cut too much like this, you're going to pinch your blade and you're going to get stuck. And then you'll have to go get another chainsaw to get you unstuck. All right. Let's get it going.
See what you got.
I need a little longer.
Well, it's a good thing you have that capability.
Yeah, it's not all the way out either. It's not all the way extended.
Like butter. Nice. That thing's actually been bothering me, so this is good.
I wonder if we can even cut this. It's pretty thick.
Looks like it's doing it. Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty good.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Now that was a pretty thick log.
I'm impressed. Well, it did say 6 inches. It should cut up to 6 inches.
Well, that one probably was a good 4 inches anyway.
Oh, so you got a little bit more we can do. Now, the big question is, will I be able to get a hold of my toy here?
I think it did pretty well. I like it.
Uh-oh.
I just cut some big limbs off of there. And
Sounds like I won't. Yeah, you know what I think?
This plank is falling down the tree.
I think this plank has seen its days. You might have done the last, that last step, very
Yeah,
sketch.
it pushed down. I was trying to toss that limb off of it, but I'll have to do it from the ground.
You may have walked that plank the last time.
Yeah, so there used to be a big old tree house here. We took all of it down except for this plank. And this is kind of what I use to walk out and dump grass, because now I collect grass clippings
Uh-oh.
with the mower, and I use this to kind of spread them out, but I may not be able to use that anymore.
Everybody keeps asking us what exactly that's there for, and I said it's to walk the plank.
Yeah.
If you know what it's there for, that's not good.
Yeah, it's probably, it's already deteriorating, and it's not safe.
So your safety glasses are not going to help you when that thing falls.
No, it's not. Okay, we're going.
But will he listen? Hey, what about me?
Oh, you want to trim something?
Well, I guess we'll check the grass shears. We'll go out down that way and trim something.
Oh, there's a little limb right here you can cut. Want to try it? Let's
Okay.
switch up.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get this toy to see. It is pretty light.
Yeah.
To see how it would work for me.
We have a couple of limbs picked out
My
here.
plants have been foiled again.
So when you're cutting, let me just point out to people real quick. You want to get the bite in here as close as you can. When you get it out here, it starts to kind of go like this. If you used a chainsaw before, you'll know that. You want to try to get the bite in as close to the head that you can.
Real quick. Another thing I like about this little thing, because I noticed this on the other little chainsaw we have, when I was down there in the field cutting months back, it's got a little knob here that you can tighten the chain. If the chain popped off, you can easily put it back together. You don't have to run for tools like on a normal chainsaw.
Correct.
So that was sweet, because it happened a few times and you need to tighten up, and it's just a quick turn of the knob. Super easy to put the chain back on. So
Yep.
just other things I noticed that I really liked.
Yeah, good point. So you might have to extend it again. I'm going
Okay.
to let you do it so you can demonstrate how easy it is to do.
Okay. Or not. How far do you think I need?
That should do it.
I think I need to do the second one?
You could do the second one.
I don't want to end up down the hill. That grass is deceiving.
Yeah, so we're going to be trimming these little sucker branches right here on this rosebud tree. It's a small cut, but it's a far cut. So what we're doing here is we're demonstrating reach, because this goes down a hill right here.
Brett might be planning on a nice blooper video where I go down the hill, because if you watch your step in there, you beep.
Yeah, it's pretty steep right here. So I'm going to go from the side so that you can see the reach. So whenever you're ready, you can go at it.
I just gotta want to.
Yep, she's got to get a little comfortable with it. She hasn't tried it yet. Oh, I hear it.
Okay.
So it's
there's
working.
A little button you push and the trigger.
Yeah. Yes, there's a side safety trigger.
Guess I should put my safety sunglasses on.
Not much sun today, but it
Not
is
today.
humid. All right, so she's standing there on the edge of the yard, and it starts to drop off right
I got
there.
trusted with these big branches over here.
Yeah, they're not big.
I don't know if I can handle it.
This was not always about the big of the branch. It's about where it is, location. So we're demonstrating reach here.
I was trying to get your bite in.
Woo. Trying to clean it up a little bit.
Well, I was trying to get the bite in there, but you can't angle it right.
Yeah, you can't angle in there. The branches are too sharp of an angle to get the blade in behind them.
I need to tighten this one.
So you just, do the thumb screw.
That's pretty easy. You
Yeah.
have to make adjustments, so that's sweet.
Yep.
That's another thing. You don't have to run back to the garage to grab any tools. You can
Right.
just do it all right here
Right here
in
on
the field.
right on the fly.
In the
We'll
field.
see if we can clean that up a little. There you go. A
Clean
little
up
bit
your
better.
mess.
Hold on to it so you don't drop it down the hill. Woo!
It's going to take some practice for me.
All right.
That's going to take some practice. I think I would have been better off cutting those bigger ones that you got.
All right. So we're going to change attachments, and we're going to attack some other areas of the yard and see how they work.
I could go running around and have some fun with this guy.
I know it. See if you can take it off by yourself now.
What, this part?
Yeah. There's two fasteners. Well, we didn't even lock it in, but I had it locked in and forgot to put it back on. So that's
Shame.
that's a lock-in switch. That's open, and then you have to push another button here.
Oh, it's kind of like the battery.
Yes. It works like a battery.
So
yes.
easy.
It is, yep.
Super easy. And then this is what you press in to move the head around.
Yeah, you can change the angle. Yep.
Nice.
And so now we'll go get the other attachments.
You know what I saw too? They have pruning shears that fit on here.
Yeah, they kind of go zzz.
And then when I saw that they have those pruning shears, I'm like, man, I need to get those because there's some big branches on that azalea bush
Yeah.
that I've had to use this little chainsaw on, but those pruning shears would be ideal.
They would be.
So the list is growing now.
It
I
is.
need new toys.
All right, I see you got your shears changed out on
and
the
I put 'em
pole.
on the pole. You could use them by hand.
You can.
I've never used these things before, so I'm going to try it on this stuff.
Yeah, we got some tall grass here that I don't normally cut just because it's a steep incline. This grows really crazy. Sometimes I cut it, sometimes I don't.
If this does
So-
good, there's a spot up there I'm going to get too.
Okay,
Woo!
let's see how it does on this taller grass.
Look at that!
It's like you're cutting hair.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh my goodness, I like that.
Of course, I wouldn't want to do the whole hill like that.
Um,
This is just a demonstration.
I don't know, I might get bored enough, but it's going to do good on that part that is so ugly
Let's go try it.
with those weeds.
You want to go try it?
I do.
Okay, we're up on top of the hill. We were
See
just
these
down
ugly
there.
Weeds?
So yes, it gets a little weedy
They're
here.
driving me crazy, and to weedy would be hard because you're kind of going down the hill here.
Yep.
And I did do one extension.
These weeds are almost so big you could almost use the other ones. So she did extend the pole a little bit to reach down the hill so she doesn't have to bend over so
Look at
far.
that. I like these.
Yeah, it's cutting right through those weeds and the grass.
Yeah, so you won't have to look at all this. Oh my goodness. This is cool.
It's kind of fun to use.
Yeah, it's like you're giving a haircut. Alright. That's gonna look so good.
Yeah, all right.
That's like I hope you don't try to cut my hair with those things.
I think you're liking it a little too much.
I know. You're gonna see me out here just swimming away.
Well, I'd like to see that.
Really? This is awesome.
And you get about, I think it was 50 to 60 minutes of run time with the shears, and you get about 30 minutes of run time with the chainsaw. Takes a little more power to run that chainsaw.
I didn't know if it was going to be able to cut these.
And these are 21 volt batteries, and you got two of them, so if it runs out, you can switch them off, put the other one on the charger, and just keep switching them out and keep on working.
What's the size of this motor? Is it like 1,000 watts? I mean,
I don't know.
I got the power! Woo!
Woo!
Alright. I guess I should stop myself. I'm having way too much fun.
Way too much
now.
fun.
Goodness. That looks so much better. Then you don't see it.
Yeah, from the road.
And I'll finish this.
We've gotten a lot of rain, so this has kind of popped up almost overnight, but it needed to be done.
Yeah, between the rain and the heat, like I swear you're cutting grass every 3 days.
Yeah.
And then we got a jungle going on. So,
All right, we're gonna see if you can switch out those heads. See if you can
This
pop
one?
it off first. Yep.
ooh, it's all wet.
Yep. Comes off real easy.
Easy peasy.
And
Now
it-
what are we gonna go play with my hedge?
Yeah, I'm gonna play with your hedge.
Woo!
Okay.
Alright, I'm learning. So, let's see, angle in the bottom
Yep,
and then just let it rest in there.
and it should click.
Do you have to put the buttons in?
Nope, it
Oh.
should snap in place.
Do I have it sitting in there right?
I don't know.
Probably not. Let me see.
Sometimes it goes right in. It's just a matter of lining things up.
Okay, let's try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. There it went.
there
It
it
just
goes.
wasn't sitting in there right.
Correct.
No
yeah.
biggie. No biggie.
All right.
All right, Azalea, it's on.
Watch out.
And I'm bringing this in case I run across those big branches that I really need.
I can hold that for you.
I really need those pruning clippers.
Yep.
That would do it nice and clean because those, it's not perfect. It does kind of jump around and it doesn't leave the cleanest cut. So I would prefer the other ones.
The background noise you hear, other trimmers and mowers running, that's it's Contractor Tuesday, so that's what they do. Other people getting their grasses mowed with contractors.
See? And now you can angle
Yeah.
this. And that is super sweet.
Yeah, that's neat.
I think
That
I'm
really
going to
is
try
neat.
it at this angle and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
This is
Getting another haircut.
This is a big bush. Let me show real quick. There is some gnarly stuff in here, so it's obviously not going to cut this.
No.
That's when you'll have to use this.
Yeah.
But it'll do the trimming.
But it doesn't do the cleanest of cuts. I adjusted the head a little bit because I didn't like it completely. But see,
Okay.
this is the thing too, is without this pole, I would need to get
ladder.
on the ladder.
And then you're reaching out over the ladder and you feel unstable.
Oh yeah. Oh, this thing is in big trouble. Brett's like, oh, she's gonna do another job. She's gonna hack it. Let's see how far in I can reach. Can you get it all the way there?
Yeah, and you don't even have the pole all the way extended out or anything. You
I
could reach
know.
the other side of the bush with that.
The bush. In the bush. In the bush. Now there are some bigger ones that it's not going to do, like that one.
Yeah.
Well, it finally, oh. Hold on. Oh, it went off. Alarms, alarms, alarms. So, I want to try this just on the side without this.
Okay. Then what you do, you just disengage it.
All right. And then I have to put the battery,
Yep.
learning as I go here. Everything's so wet.
Yeah, the ground is really wet. We just,
Lots of rain, and this thick grass really holds it.
yeah.
Really holds it. Pop!
There you go. Now it's hand shears.
Booyah!
Hand shears now.
Okay. Now they're super light. Oh my goodness. That's nice. Yeah. And of course my air conditioner wants to chime in.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm showing you. I want to show you what happens with the chainsaw and why I'm going to need those pruning shears that go on here. Woo, it is humid out today.
It is humid.
Definitely need to put my hair
And
on.
it's still morning. Woo.
So obviously even these ones, it's not going to cut through. It only cuts through like these small ones.
Right.
And some of these are super huge like this. And you can see even, this is where I've cut it with the chainsaw and it leaves that not clean cut.
Right.
So I think those other ones would be good. But when you do cut it, you can see all these leaves start popping out and that's how you make it more bushy.
Yep.
Because when you let them grow out, they just get scraggly. But we'll do a little demonstration of how it jumps. Let me find.
You got your hair on there.
See? That hair is just everywhere.
All right, cut some.
Here's another one that's kind of done
Sticking
a bad
out.
job. See how it jumps like that?
Yeah.
And look what it does.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Scores it up.
So you end up having to like hold it,
You do. You have to hold it still and get it from the bite. Yeah.
but it still leaves this nasty cut, and that's not really that good for it. So I
Right.
really would like to get those shears. I'm not going to go cutting anymore with this because it's not pretty,
Yeah.
and that's not what you need. I don't know why I just threw that back in there, because I'm going to have to clean it out later.
That's right.
But yeah, I am super stoked. So I'm going to have to get a hold of those shears because I have a lot of work to still do on this thing, because I still want to get it down. It seems like it grew from where I cut it again.
Yeah.
And if you look at it from the side, you'll see how wide it still is. Like, I swear now I've been cutting this thing for 2 years. And I've cut quite a bit off of it, as everybody knows. And look how wide it still is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I'd eventually like to take it into about here. That's taking quite a bit off of it. Every time I cut it, everyone's shocked. Well, that's a super awesome box of goodies we got here, and I'm so excited about all these and what I'm going to be doing in the yard with them.
Yeah.
So I just want to put all the little protective covers back on them and put them away in the box. But now I really need to get those shears, because I want to be done with that
Azalea bush that's always been nagging on you.
I know, and you're only supposed to cut it back like a third at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But I really just want to be done with it. It's been a slow cut over 2 years.
So overall, what do you think?
I love this. I think it's a great bunch of tools for the price.
Yep, I think
So-
you're getting a lot of work, capable tools here for a small price.
And I'm able to use them, because I'm telling you, the gas powered ones are just too heavy for me. And with my back, it's a no-go. Back in
Yeah.
the day, I could do all that. But as you get older and you have injuries, you need stuff like this that's more lightweight.
I know some people are saying, well, what are you going to do with all these tools? We will use them. We will both use them probably at the same time, at different times.
Well, it's going to take two of us to clean this jungle up.
This is South Central Tennessee. We get a lot of rain, and it's very green, and it's humid a lot of the time during the summer. Now, it's not hot like Florida hot, but it is humid and steamy.
So there are some significant similarities between this area and Florida. I think it's just the duration is not as long.
Correct.
But it still has some of the same aspects.
Yes, it's not as long in the day, it's not as long in the year. But yeah, we say that because it's a heavily vegetated area. So there is a lot of stuff to be trimming and cutting and trimming and cutting.
Yeah, it's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there.
But if anybody else wants to check it out, I will put the link for this in the description box. It is the Seesii Power Tools if you just want to look it up.
And they do have different attachments.
They do. They have a bunch of different stuff.
So
I'm going to be on there later checking out those shears.
Yep, so you can get on there and get the ones that you think you will need for your area, because everybody has a different type of environment they live in.
Right. Some people maybe just need these grass shears because they live in a small little townhouse that has a little tiny courtyard.
Right.
And they don't want a big old weed eater, and this would probably be good enough for that little patch of grass.
Yeah. So it's definitely a great tool. Check it out. We love it. We're going to put it to work.
And it's got pretty color.
Yep.